The young father who left for cigarettes and never returned. Part 2. Detectives scoured the neighborhood. They searched alleys, questioned neighbors, and even drained part of a nearby creek. But Michael had left behind almost nothing. His wallet and keys were gone, but his bank account remained untouched. His car was still parked outside his house. He hadn't packed clothes or left a note. His phone records showed no strange calls. It was as if he had stepped off the face of the earth. Theories began to swirl. As days turned to weeks, theories about Michael's disappearance spread through the town. The voluntary disappearance theory. Some believed Michael had simply walked away. Maybe the stress of young fatherhood was too much. Maybe he wanted freedom. But his friends pushed back. Michael wasn't that kind of man. He adored his children. Abandoning them didn't make sense. The foul play theory. Others suspected foul play. Had he been mugged on his way home? Attacked by a stranger? But no body was ever found. No stolen credit cards, nothing. The double life theory. Rumors began to spread that Michael had secrets. Another woman, maybe even another family. But despite rumors, no evidence ever surfaced. The lack of answers only deepened the mystery. The family's pain. For Emily, the hardest part wasn't just losing her husband, it was the not knowing. Every night she replayed his last words. "I'll be back in 10. Their daughter asked questions Emily couldn't answer. The baby grew up without ever knowing his father. Holidays became unbearable. Birthdays felt incomplete. Every knock at the door made Emily's heart leap, only to be crushed again. Years later, she admitted, "I almost wished they'd found a body. At least then I could grieve. Instead, I was stuck between hope and despair." Strange sightings. Over the years, several alleged sightings of Michael were reported. A man matching his description seen at a bus station 2 towns away. Another spotted at a bar along the highway. Even a rumor he was living under a new name states away. But each lead turned into a dead end. Detectives grew frustrated. Emily grew exhausted. And the children grew up with a hole in their lives where their father should have been. A chilling twist. 10 years after Michael's disappearance, a chilling discovery reignited the case. Construction workers digging near an abandoned lot uncovered a shallow grave. Inside were the remains of a man in his late 20s. For a moment, everyone thought it was Michael. But forensic testing proved otherwise. It was someone else, another missing man from the same town, gone around the same time. The young father who left for cigarettes and never returned. Part 3. That revelation raised even darker questions. Was Michael's disappearance part of something bigger? Someone targeting young men and making them vanish? The police never said. The case goes cold. Decades passed. Emily eventually moved away, raising her children alone. The case went cold. But the legend of Michael Carter remained. In town, people still tell the story of the man who went out for cigarettes and never came back. Parents use it as a warning, reminding their children to be careful, to never take safety for granted. And for Emily, the pain never fully healed. On what would have been their 25th wedding anniversary, she posted a photo of him online with just 3 words. "Still waiting, Michael. Unanswered questions." To this day, no one knows what happened to Michael Carter. Did he run away and start over? Was he taken by someone in the shadows of that quiet neighborhood? Or is his body still out there, hidden, waiting to be found? The truth may never be known. But one thing is certain, his story remains a haunting reminder of how quickly an ordinary life can shatter. Because sometimes the scariest disappearances happen in the most ordinary moments. He said he'd be back in 10 minutes. And decades later, his family is still waiting.